right, Scorpio, welcome to Virgo season, happening August 22nd until September 22nd. And we will be talking your astrology in a bit about how the sun is accentuating your 11th house of your hopes and dreams, as well as your friends and networks. But before that, let's dive a little deep and check out your cards. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to look at our cards first. The Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand, available for sale as a set. When you buy our cards, you'll also get the original Power of 8 Pink Oracle to go with it. So we're going to look at the Lenormand cards for you today. So for Virgo season, Scorpio, we get the Lily, which there's a lot to do with the Lily. That's very an ancestral elderly knowledge energy. There's wisdom. That's why I wrote the keyword wisdom here to help, sort of decipher the meaning of this Lenormand card. This is what makes us long-term happy, right? What's our long-term goals? What's going to bring us satisfaction? And there can be, learning from other people in some way, those more experienced and wiser than you. On the book, the book of knowledge. Very much what I just said, learning something from someone else who's more experienced. This can literally mean an encyclopedia or a library or a university, studying something, getting wisdom through the knowledge of book, right? Like if we want to be really literal. And then we also have the fish money. So this could be business knowledge, business and marketing knowledge that you're learning from someone else. And maybe we're going to see your astrology, how that could tie in with the 11th house of money trickling in from your business of the 10th house, right? The 11th house can be that, but it can also be your hopes, wishes, and dreams for the future 11th house. So we've got wisdom, knowledge of money, and this can be very business card, entrepreneurial card, money. But money coming from your little solopreneur, your little entrepreneurial side gig or something like that. Now, on another note, this could be like if you were trying to decide what's my next thing for my business, it could be marketing to seniors, business marketing or businesses designed to help senior people learn something new or help them with something in knowledge. Just put it out there because you never know. Don't know what business you're in, Libra, but that could be an idea to add a seniors component. But in either way, it's about you learning something new for your long-term happiness. And often it comes from, it's this knowledge that comes either from our elders or from books who have been there before. So pick up a book. It'll be good for you. The 11th house, the sun is shining in your 11th house. Mercury, the way you communicate and think, is also in there. There's just a lot of people energy for you, Scorpio, at this time. People are your key. But also this is a time to think about and manifesting. Maybe those cards also show journaling, manifestation journaling, to be even more precise. Abundance journaling, law of attraction stuff where you make a vision board. It's a good time with the 11th house. It's a lucky good house. I love the 11th house for bringing in the hopes and dreams of the future. It's your time to dream. But also the 11th house can bring in money from your business of the 10th house, like I was saying, trickling in to there. So there's benefactors in the 11th house. There's people there who want to help you in some way or give you some data, that book of knowledge with the Lily card of wisdom. There's benefactors with knowledge that can lead you in the right direction, give you a small piece of data that you've been needing, could give you a lead to some portal that opens up for you, right? It's like the people are the key here for you, Scorpio. Now, let's look at Mars, because Mars rules you. And it is in Cancer. It doesn't like being in Cancer, so that the energy is not as high that it usually is. I look to Mars to be like, where can I get some energy? I'm feeling so tired. And I look to where Mars is in my chart at that moment. I'd be like, okay, I can think about gleaning energy from Mars to give me the mojo, give me the juice I need to get this thing done. Okay, but for you, Mars is going to be in your 9th house. This is education. This is the library. This is schooling. This could be some of you getting your postdoctorate or your master's degree or something like that as well. There's energy in studying. There's energy there for you to expand the mind. And so this is a very expansive of the, there's more than just the mundane 3D world, right? It's like there's more. And you might be like experimenting with your spirituality, your belief systems. What you used to think is no longer what you think anymore. There's energy there for you to travel and to learn and to experience and to have adventure in order to expand the mind too. So it could be like the group thing, going on a group adventure with the 11th house friends, right? So that looks cool. Venus brings us, you know, a little bit of abundance, luck, and love in your 12th house of spirituality. So the 9th house we talked about with Mars also has a, you know, a spiritual component, and the 12th house has a spiritual component. Venus is bringing you luck in spirituality, the angels, meditation, being like at one with God and at one with all the universe and all that kind of cosmic stuff, right? You know, connecting there. There's also the 12th house can hold hospitals and old people in jails. So there could be some knowledge from your elders, you know, helping a senior out. Karma's in the 12th house. When you do something nice and charitable for someone, that Venus will bring you abundance too, you know, in some other way. And so remember, if you can help people without expecting anything back and try to help them solve their problems, use your knowledge of whatever you're good at, that you've done before, to help someone else and focus on their problems, Venus in the 12th house will bring you more good, like real good stuff in your video game of life. New interesting possibilities and potentials, and new portals can open up for you. So that looks good, Scorpio, indeed. Now, I really wanted to talk about Pluto going retrograde on September 1st until November 19th. Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn. This is its last hurrah. Your last chance, Scorpio, to transform something in your 3rd house. So there is, when Pluto's going retrograde for this last time, once it gets out on November 19th, it goes into Aquarius for the rest of time until 2043. So this is sort of this, I don't know, I like to call it the last hurrah, the last chance to sort of do something in the 3rd house for you, transform it in some way. So let's talk about the 3rd house for you, Scorpio. What is that? This can be with your siblings. If there's been something, Scorpio, going on with your siblings in some way, this is the time where you can finally figure out, Pluto will help you figure out how to transform that in a good way. Secondly, the 3rd house can mean vehicles. It might just be time where you trade your vehicle in, or you buy or sell a new one, or you get things done with a vehicle in some way. 3rd house means your community. It's like you might, Scorpio, be deciding, do I still want to stay in this community, or do I want to move? It's like assessment, reassessment of your immediate environment, your community, your neighbors. 3rd house also talks about talking and communications and branding. And it could be like you're really thinking, Scorpio, right now, let's say you have a business or your own personal brand, right? Your personal brand. What is that looking like now? Maybe you're studying astrology, 11th house. Astrology can reside in the 11th house. Anyways, let's just imagine for a sec that you're studying astrology, because then you know what type of clients you attract based on your astrology. So you know what colors to use on your website and what kind of fonts, how you attract your soul clients. Here's an example of 3rd house branding yourself, branding your business. Could be a time where you're reflecting on a new logo, or maybe just a whole new business, or a whole new revamp of your business, Scorpio. So, you know, that's cool. Pluto wants to help us transform. And so Pluto's going to go back in retrograde in Capricorn, which, by the way, Capricorn is a work sign. I always relate Capricorn to business quite often. All right, so I hope that helps, Scorpio. Come see me for a reading now. We can dive deep with your card stars and have some chats with Spirit to see how things are going. You know, what can we do better? What opportunities lie ahead for you? And we can help you navigate life's energies. Okay, Scorpio? So thanks for watching. I'm Trina, and I'll see you in the next one.